Hey guys, Wendy Kim here of Your Dream Realize Business and Financial Coaching, helping rat racers escape the cube and turn their passion into their dream business and life. And I wanted to talk to you guys today about actually my word of the year. So, my word of the year is going to be failure. And I'm sure you guys are thinking, like, that's a really weird word to have as your theme word for the year. But actually, hey Caleb, good to see you. I was talking about my word of the year is failure because failure is something that you need to experience in order to overcome and in order to have success in your life. And I think the biggest failures, so to speak, are when we are too afraid to fail. So we don't put ourselves out there, we don't take risks, we don't do what's scary. And so I've chosen to embrace the word failure. One of the podcasts I'm listening to right now is How I Built This, and it's an amazing podcast, and they interview different entrepreneurs like Sarah Blakely, who was the youngest female billionaire ever. She started Spanx, the founders of Airbnb, Angie, the founder of Southwest Airlines. So Guy Rossi interviews these people. And the thing that they have in common is that they all failed. They all made mistakes. They all took risks. And some of them obviously worked out really well. But some of them didn't work out so well, so to speak, but they were opportunities for learning. And that's the thing. If we're afraid to make mistakes, if we're afraid to fall on our face, if we're afraid of what people think of us, we will never take the risks that will actually enable us to succeed in our lives. Recently, I'm starting off the year really well here. Can you see my foot here? Yeah. So I fractured my foot. And I would say that that's kind of a failure. Like I had set out, I was going to run a 10K in February. I had signed up and everything. And I was running and I was feeling super good about myself. And then I rolled my foot and I broke it. And I have to say that it was kind of discouraging. I was feeling a little down about this. And then I think the thing that I can either do is I can just feel down about this, I can feel discouraged, or I can learn from this and still continue running, which is what I plan on doing. I've learned, okay, I need to take some supplements, I need to make sure I'm running more on asphalt instead of on the bumpy sidewalks, things like that. But the biggest failure, I think, would be if I allowed this experience to tell me I can't run anymore. I can't be active. I can't exercise. And so I'm not going to let this failure or this learning opportunity stop me. Thanks. I love the hearts. And that would be the biggest failure. So one of the things that I'm excited about is tomorrow I'm going to be a guest on Vanessa Simpkins' webinar. And Vanessa Simpkins is an inspiring entrepreneur and a great mentor to me. And she's going to have me talking about 5 secrets to how I turned my financial failure into my dream business. And here's the thing, guys, you can actually turn your failure into a business. I was always terrible with money, and I overcame in that area of my life. I'm working with someone right now. He was obese. He lost 100 pounds. Now he's helping people to be healthy. And no one wants to hear about someone who was always great with money, someone who never struggled with their weight, someone who was always good at business. People want to hear about people's failures and how they overcame. So maybe you're going through a struggle right now. Maybe you're going through something that seems like a failure, but maybe this is the very thing that will become your business or help you to have your dream business. I shared something recently on my Facebook where J.K. Rowling did a speech, and I was super inspired. I encourage you guys to watch this video. She was talking about how she had just gotten divorced. She was a single mom and very poor. And she seemed like a total failure to herself and to everyone around her. But it was through that failure that she was able to figure out what she needed to focus on, which was obviously writing Harry Potter. And she actually called her rock bottom the foundation of her success. And so I'm going to be talking about stuff like that tomorrow. How can you turn your failure? How can you turn challenging situations into an inspiring business that you love? So if you want to join this webinar, I'm going to put the link in the comments and you can register for the webinar. And I cannot wait to see you guys there. So I will talk to you later. I love you. Bye.